Just a quick one, guys, before we get into today's video. We have dropped our brand new August collection. We've got the Surrender or You'll Die BB t-shirts, along with the Glasgow Rangers Union Jack tees. If you want to shop the new collection, go down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Guys, we're well on our way towards 26,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already hit the big red button yet, please consider doing so. And in return, we'll keep you on the straight and narrow with everything with regards to Rangers Football Club this summer and beyond into the new season. Guys, it's the afternoon after, of course, Rangers drawing 2-2 with PSV Eindhoven in the Champions League playoff round first leg, and what a night it was, guys. I am walking away from that game. Well, I went into the game, to be perfectly honest, I did say on the live stream, with no real expectation. I wasn't sure, I wasn't really pleased by our performances so far in the start of the season, so I was going there thinking the worst and preparing for the worst, a pumping, but I felt like we played really well. I know a lot of people will say we didn't have a lot of possession, but you got to forget, this PSV team are absolutely fantastic, and they're a side that have done well within Dutch football, already won a trophy already this season as well, beat Arsenal last year in the Europa League after we beat them. Everyone talks about how good that team was when we beat them last year. They went on to beat Arsenal, and everyone talks about how good Arsenal were last year. So it's a very good team, and you are going to expect this side to have the lion's share of possession with the players that they have, and they did. But we defended so well, and we took our chances, and I'm actually coming away from that game gutted that we couldn't hang on to the win. However, we have set it up for Eindhoven next week, and as I said, I'm not going to go through the sort of match reaction as such again because we already went through it straight after the game yesterday. And for those of you that watched it, I'm so sorry, the quality is horrendous. My laptop cannot take live streaming, unfortunately. I'm currently working on it. I've got a brand new gaming thing coming that's built for streaming, thanks to a subscriber for recommending it. So that should be with us very soon, and it's going to change the sort of landscape of how we do stuff on this channel. Anyway, enough of that. But anyway, from the game itself, there was a lot of positives from the match, and I was very impressed with certain individuals, and I've lauded about Todd Cantwell multiple times, but again, I think the man that everybody's talking about in the fallout of the game is Rabbi Matondo. Everyone's saying what a frightening potential that this player could have going into a Champions League game. He's shown signs of it in the build-up to this game. Remember, got added into the European squad literally a couple of days ago. Last minute, almost as a replacement. I think came in for Hadji by the seams of things, and wow, that's a way to take your chance. He was unlucky not to score the goal of the season right at the end to win the game, but he keeps changing games. He's changed games at the start of the campaign as well. I think of Livingston. I think he did well again at the weekend as well, and coming in against PSV, a really good opposition, creating things. He almost did a Joey Veerman repeat at one point, running through about 4 players in the box. And it's honestly frightening as to how far this guy could actually go for us and make it almost be like a new signing. I really am here for the Rabbi Matondo redemption arc. I really am for it, and he's a likeable character. And it's good to start to see that he is trying to take his chance. But as Michael Beale said in the post-match press conference, it's all about him staying consistent. Can he do it week in and week out? Well, his next aim is to do it against Ross County. He should be awarded with a starting berth. I want to see him in the starting lineup at the weekend and see what he's got. And if he can do that week in and week out, I think that he could be a really frightening player for us and almost be that tricky winger that we've been crying out for. There's also said to have been problems with him last year. He was on the back of a knee injury and all the rest of it last year. And sometimes Michael Beale said that the confidence that his levels were low, and that's understandable. And it's taken him a little time, but I really do hope we're starting to see the start of something seriously special with Rabbi Matondo, and I'm here for it. I really am, and I hope he can kick on this weekend with the game against Ross County, and then be the difference maker next week in Eindhoven. But I think if that player can get that consistent levels, perform at that level, we've got a frightening prospect. Remember, it wasn't so long ago that this boy was bought by Schalke when they were good for a big money fee. It wasn't so long ago, so there is potential there, and it's up to us to sort of unearth it and make sure that we've got the good Rabbi Matondo playing for us going forward. But honestly, very frightening prospect of what he can do for Rangers this season. I'm really, really excited. Anyway, regardless, look, in other stuff as well, Joey Veerman's been running his mouth again. The big man's always saying something after the games. I think he said last year that we were crap or something like that. But today, basically, he was coming out and saying and having a go at us, basically, for shooting balls into the stand. So, yeah, he was arrogant. He was getting a lot of stick from the PSV ultras and stuff like that. But basically, he said, we had the ball for 90 minutes. Maybe after the first 15 minutes we controlled the game. We had opportunities, but not real opportunities. That is becoming a repetitive story, and we're just one man in 16. We have many players who would like to have the ball, but too little going forward. We have work on balls. Rangers shoot balls into the stands throughout the game. So yeah, that's him there slating what we're all about. But again, he was running his mouth last year. I think he needs to start learning his lesson, Joey. I think he's a bit arrogant. I'm not sure what's going on with him. I think it was a likeable character when he was at Herenveen. Did a lot of research on Joey, but he seems like he's running his mouth a little bit. He's being a bit of an issue. He's being a bit of a problem. And again, I just want to ram it right up him next week in Eindhoven. Comments like that, shooting balls into the stands. We scored 2 goals, Joey. Scored 2 goals, mate. You scored 2 goals as well, and that's it. So Joey needs to stop running his mouth and just concentrate on his own game. I don't think the PSV ultras were happy with him when he was taking corners, him especially. So he needs to stop digging other players out and digging out the opposition. If he's that good as they said they were last year, then they'll beat us in Eindhoven. They should have beat us last night. They should have beat us in the last 2 games. So let's see, Joey, again, before you start running your mouth and slating the way that we're playing. Same result is all ready to go, and I really hope that smug... I was going to swear there. Little smug bastard's going to be walking away miserable next week. But yeah, that's a bit on Joey in the fallout of the game. Basically saying that we are basically crap and just shoot the balls into the stands, which I find weird because we got 2 goals. So, yeah, interesting one. Of course, other sort of stuff as well. Obviously, players lauding the atmosphere. This was a lot of the first time where these Rangers players did experience the atmosphere. A lot of, obviously, we've had some games. I mean, Servette's not really a Champions League qualifier, what we really get up for. But a game like PSV, that magnitude. Jack Butland said it was probably one of the best atmospheres he's ever experienced. Todd Cantwell lauds it. And I was saying in the live stream yesterday about Todd Cantwell, he's a player that absolutely thrives under that pressure. We see a lot of people go under and can't handle the pressure of the badge and the jersey. I've seen loads of players. There's still players in our team that can't handle the pressure of the jersey, and Todd Cantwell is a player that absolutely thrives under it. He's an absolutely fantastic player. I really, really do love Todd, and I can't believe I say it every single video, and I'm going to keep saying it every single video. I can't believe we got a player of his magnitude within our team. Fantastic, fantastic player. But yeah, that's all I've really got for you today, guys. I just wanted to pay my tribute towards Rabbi Matondo, get on board the hype with the fans as well. I'm here to see it. But do let me know your thoughts on Rabbi. Let me know your thoughts on Todd as well. And what's your positives from the game yesterday? As I said, let me know down there in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on our website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or go to rfcclothing.com. Thank you. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.